Queen Eye is my main legend if it wasn't obvious enough. I used to main Lin Fei back in 2019 and just decided that it isn't working out. And then the crossover Oscar came out and I bought it, and sooner or later I reached Diamond for the first time with Nai. I enjoy playing her for a ton of reasons that I'll likely list later on. Some right now will be mainly because I'm great with her weapons and she's a tank. It feels really good to kill with her early on and live forever, and her SIGs are also fantastic too. There's so many good things about her that sort of get overshadowed by her bad feature, but we'll talk about the SIGs first. Spear in Sig is a great Sig overall, but Spear downlight GC in Sig is true, which for the slowest legend in the game is surprising. It's just her best Spear Sig to me because it hits entirely in front of you and above you some. I would definitely use this over downlight Sair. Her Spear side Sig can prove to be tough to use, although it isn't too bad. It hits like a truck, that's for sure. Spear down Sig is a really nice zoning tool. It's likely one of the main reasons people dislike Nai in gold, although it can be easily countered if your enemy isn't stupid. Katar in Sig is slow, but if you can read your enemy's dodges, then you may find yourself hitting it often. That, and it's fun to use slide charged. Like, stupidly fun. Seriously, why does the Sig work? Katar side Sig, like Spear side Sig, can be difficult to hit, although it hits like a truck. I find difficulty in hitting this one specifically because it hits just straight forward and leaves you much more vulnerable. I'd rather use Spear down Sig. Katar down Sig is her best Katar Sig by far. Seriously, throw this into any ground Katar combo and you're good to go. People just don't dodge out of it for some reason. Even if they do, it's usually a spot dodge or to the side, and you can still hit them from there. Of course, a dodge up will save them. So, what's better for Nai? I would say run Spear. Trust me on that, I'll explain it later. Nai's got a lot of skins, and at first I didn't cover over all the skins, but then I started doing it when I did my second legend analysis, and so forth. But then it started taking up too much of the video, so now it's cut back down. Of course, my opinions change over time too, so let's get through them. Date Night Nai is the best skin in the game, no doubt about it, and I know this skin just released, but High Priestess Nai is amazing. A fantastic skin as well. These 5 skins are all in pretty good tier because of amazing weapons, looks, color swaps, etc. Even Asuka's Sig effects are worth buying. I put Snake Goddess in mid tier just because I think it's about average. I'm not a fan of the color swaps too much, but weapons look really nice. Empress isn't really too great honestly, bad weapons and color swaps in my opinion. Tomb Tamer I hate for having her normal eyes, although I bumped it up because it still looks somewhat okay, and then Snake Goddess stays in bottom tier for the same reason. A quick note, look at this comparison between analysis length. Now you see why I'm doing Nai again, right? Let's continue. We're just getting into the interesting part. Tier list wise, of S, A, B, C, and D, I'd place Nai in C tier. There's only one legend in the game that I think is truly unusable at higher elos, and that would be Lin Fei. Warning, this is just my opinion on Fei. I think her guitars are great, but her stats are the worst in the game. Please, BMG, do something about Fei. I love playing her, but I also like not losing my sanity after losing constantly because my opponent was stuck in dark red and I died at orange. Okay. Of course, I can't say Nai isn't that great. The first Nai video was before the big guitars nerfs, so I placed her in A tier. But after the massive guitar nerfs, now it's a touchy subject. Guitars got nerfed more recently too in the back to school patch as well. Didn't affect them as hard, but it still hurts. Spear is a really solid weapon, and guitars are also really good. Queen Eye has great SIGs as well, although it's just her low speed and dexterity that ruin her. The high attack and defense is really good, I'll say that. Although being forced to run 5 dexterity for true combos leaves you with 2 speed. 2 speed! Look, I get it. I can handle low speed legends. That's why I play Queen Eye. Because if you can deal with the low speed, your ability to live and kill is massive. But 2 speed is so criminally low that you might as well rework her stats. Like, I can still handle her right now. I have no issue reaching diamond with her, but a majority of players despise it. I don't know, just give her like 1 point to dex or speed. That way you wouldn't have to be forced to play 2 speed for guitar combos. And that's why I say her spear game is much better than your guitar game, because you don't need to run dex for true combos on spear. And as for play rate, well, it's actually not too bad. About average, although I can sense it's dropping. But that's my quick redo for Nai's analysis. Especially after those guitar nerfs, I'm glad I was able to talk about her again. Even after what I said though, I'm sure people would still place her in D tier. Either way, thanks for watching, and thank you so much for 100 subscribers. I hope to keep bringing these analysis videos out weekly, and maybe even some new content in a while when the analysis videos are done. I'm not sure what my plans are entirely for new content, Brawl specific, but if you have any ideas apart from open commentary, please feel free to let me know. Thanks and keep on brawling.